Hello, hello video land out there. My name is James. Thought I'd make a video and hopefully you're able to hear me and able to understand me. Um, I wanted to send a shout out there to YouTube land and give my personal testimony about what drew me to watching YouTube and making some videos, but it's not having quite of the quality content I'm working on it yet. Um, but there's a lot of people who have made videos that really inspired me on YouTube, and it's just amazing. Basically, in the black YouTube section, you have some people that really are just amazing. I have learned so much about truth, as far as politics to everyday living, as far as eating right and what's going on out here in the world where you don't really see that much around where I live in Ohio. And I know there's probably people out there that's doing it, but is not really able to really express how what's really going on. And I learned a lot, and even from people like there's a few people I like. I like T West, Fearless Grunt. There's a lot of people like Feel the Advice Show, and many other people out there that's just amazing, man. When they cover these stories and around the country and what they're doing for, particularly people in the community, black people in the community and everything. And it's a good thing to see that, because you don't see too many people doing positive things. You have other people that's trying to bring crap, but they focus on the dysfunction, but you never see other people, men and women, that's doing something positive and showing something on the aspect. You have a lot of people that have that, don't have that balance spiritually and politically. And I like the video, and that's why it's really interesting about that segment of YouTube. Even though it seems like YouTube is cutting certain people off, but there's certain people that got quality and they have good discussion and content on it. And I think that it's fair that there should be a freedom of expression. That what people should be able to express how they want to feel. I mean, in the essence, that person's right. Now, whether they do something that don't threaten someone's life or cause someone to be threatened, I don't see the point of censoring somebody. And if it's something really that someone don't like, they feel offended by it, then don't watch the video unless someone sending you the video. I think that there's a certain degree you should have a freedom of speech when it comes to videos on TV, or whether you get content off of the internet, or you basically express something over the internet. It's so sad that you have people that hinder your way of talking, and they're not really giving someone the right to express the way they do. And that's what really drew me to YouTube, to watch a lot of videos, because sometimes I'll be more on YouTube than I do Facebook. Facebook has some interesting things, but YouTube, you always learn something from somebody, or they bring up some content that sometimes you don't normally see on TV. TV's like it's got kind of boring. To me, it's like it's really gotten, it's the shows that they have out now, it's just nothing really a good quality. Even when you have cable, it's nothing really out there to have a good quality. But I thought I'd make a video, making a video about this, and I wanted to make one, but I just haven't really got around to it. And it's been an adventure, it's been a journey to learn more about people out there in video land. YouTube land and learning different individuals, personalities out there, and, and sometimes they bring good content. I have yet to master what they're able to master as far as bringing good content and editing a video and things like that. I just do my little basic, what I do. But some of the people, they bring some good information to, depends on what individuals you listen to. And there's a balance too. You have a liberal side of people, and you got the conservative side of people. And I think that makes the balance really interesting. Everybody brings something strong to the point. Oh, excuse me. They bring something very valuable to the point. One of the YouTubers that kind of is almost like the one guy, like Harvey Superboy. You seem like this guy's like a prophet, man. Every time he says something, it comes to pass, man. And the guy, he's right on point on some things when he talks about issues going on in the entertainment world or something personally what's going on when it comes to race and studying different people and things like that. And I listen to him. I'm like, wow, this dude is, and he'll tell his audience, I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen, and and it turns around and it happens. I just amazed how some people have that type of gift to see and discern people and what kind of people you're around, and what about the people, if they're your friend or they're your foe. And right now in this country, the biggest thing is still from something past for 30, 40 years is race. And I have been a victim of it myself, just living out here, just minding my own business, just going to my own vehicle. I got the police called on me for just going out there, just for taking it out. I mean, and end up pretty really good. But it just goes to show you, man, people are just really so quick to call the cops and things like that. And it's just to see what the police going to do. I mean, the police, they came out on really good terms, but it was ridiculous because I was just watching some video on YouTube about different scenarios across the country from different individuals, and they showing actual tape, and then you become the victim of what they talk about. Somebody so nosy that they call the police on you, and I could see it was at nighttime, and somebody could be suspicious. It was like dark, and you roaming around someone's vehicle, whatever, and I could see why someone would call the police. But I'm going out to my own vehicle. I'm not going around other people's vehicle, and I get called the cops on. It was just, I mean, it's just like when you experience it, it's a whole different ball game. I mean, people are so quick to call the cops and just be nosy. I mean, it's really crazy, man. You just can't really. I mean, it is unbelievable. But that's what I experienced. So what's going on out there across the video land and across the country, I'm experiencing myself. And I'm the kind of person, I don't have a record or anything like that. Just because of my skin. I mean, simply come down this, and the crazy thing about where I live at, it's a racially mixed community. I mix a little bit of everybody out here. So it's like, I don't even know what was the purpose of that. I mean, it's just, people feel like being justified and just calling the police on you, especially when you're a black person. I mean, that's just crazy. And of course, the officer, he explained, and I understand that there's people get their cars breaking too, but most people that break into cars around here, if it happened here, it's usually from 12 in the morning to like between 6 in the morning, or like 11, or real dark at night. So if someone's doing something, they're going to do it around about that time, where there's hardly no one around. They're not going to break in the car when it's broad daylight because they noticed a lot of people around, and there were people, you know, we have a garden over here, and they saw me and they saw me taking stuff out of my van and things like that. It's just that it was just totally ridiculous, and yeah, it's just really something, man. People are so gung ho to call the police and not thinking, just mind your business, and that kind of set a bad taste in your mouth when that happens. It really does. It's like, dang. And I guess it's a part of life and everything when you be around people. I mean, if you have good neighbors, you know, that's one thing. But you have a nosy neighbor, that's another thing. Just want to just start some mess up. And so that's the same thing I seen on YouTube from like kids get called the police on, and I was amazed how some of the cases was here in Ohio about the boy cutting grass. One boy was out here, the town Upper Arlington. That was here in Columbus. It's on the outskirts of Columbus, where the boy's delivering with his mother newspapers door to door, and he's of African descent, African American descent. And it's just like, it's unbelievable that people will call the police on children who are actually doing something to, you know, be entrepreneurs and things like that. And I mean, it's really getting out of hand with this race stuff, man. It really is. I mean, especially when it's people who have never did anything to people. They have never ever don't have no criminal record, and it's like, dang, you know, that person has the right to, you know, live their life the way they want to live. I mean, it's just ridiculous. People get called the cops on for baking, barbecuing, to people be. I mean, you see that stuff. It's like, good lord, and it's like it's really something weird. It's like people been doing it constantly across the country. I mean, just constantly. Someone called the police on a black person. I mean, it's like they're getting their rocks off, and then when the police come see it, they come to investigate. It's like, this person ain't doing nothing wrong. They ain't breaking no law. And I mean, that's just something demonic. It really is. It's something very demonic to see someone do that to another individual based on the color of their skin. You know, that's just freaking believable. I mean, it just means that they don't have no life. That goes to show you that what's really going on out here. And ever since Trump got elected, I'm not really blaming people of the racism, because the racism was already there before Donald Trump got in office. The racism was already there. I mean, it started with Obama. When he got elected, they couldn't stand because they see an actual black man take head office, and it's like the world was about to come to a freaking end. And really, a lot let it be known to say a lot of black people. There's a portion of black people in the black community. They didn't really, after the second time, they didn't really vote for him. The first time they did because they thought he was going to do the right thing. But the second time, he really didn't do the right thing because he didn't really, as far as helping out the community in ways, as far as with, you know, employment and young men and young women. Someone said that he wrote some kind of law, but it's an inclusion with all the people, and the very people that even though African Americans are part of it, but they're the last to be last of it. And when it comes to political, and it comes to needs, and all the other people that come from different nationalities, they come over and they get put ahead in front of African Americans as far as services and things like that. And it really leaves a bad taste in the mouth, because it's like every time when you're an African American person, black person in this country, you always have to be put to the last. You made to be the forebearer, but yet you made to be put to the last when it comes to other people and everything. And then it's sad to see some black people turn against you and go along with the program as soon as they get a few little nuggets, whatever. And it's really sad. It's really that's why I see a lot of people talk about on YouTube about that. It's really, really pathetic. But that's wanted to give my testimony about why about YouTube and what I like about YouTube and the people, why the videos and different individuals, and I think that you should be allowed to express the way you want to express. And so as I get better at editing, maybe I can edit some things and bring some things to light. Only thing I could bring things to like is things in my area, things of where I live at. But I'm still searching for my platform. I'm just a little small person. I'm starting out with the videos and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out and send a shout out to all those people out there that keep doing a good job out there, and keep your head up. And I salute you for what you're doing, spreading that truth, and even the black women out there that's doing anything like Lisa Camara and different individuals who bring their platform. Really, they be bringing some truth, boy. They know how to bring it. And expose some things that like wow. And another thing that people, there's a big thing going on. People have problems with people who get monetary monetary payments for being paid. I think that's work that they should be. Well, you should get paid for. If you're doing something and have good content, and you bring something to the video, why would you hate on somebody who got more than subscribers? I mean, I just got 20, barely under 15. But I would hate somebody if if they got good quality content and they have time to stay at home or whatever their finance situation is. They should been able to get paid for it. But people are so willing to hate and be hating on somebody because of something that they bring to the table, and if they get donations, what is the problem? And for those people out there that's got to hate on that, I've seen a couple YouTubers do that. I just think that's childish. You should do your own thing. And so you have a lot of people that don't want to see you have an entrepreneur, because something that and if they bring good quality content, it's like, yeah, you get more people. But I don't think that's right to hate somebody for bringing something that's quality content, and they get reimbursed for what they do. If they got the audience and they got a good show or whatever, they deserve it. And it's just really sad you have a lot of immature people out there like that make a video about people get monetary for things that they've done, that they put time and effort into it, and people give them donations for it. It's like, what's the big deal? And that's one of the things I don't agree with. You should be able to, make a video about reporting somebody that someone's popular and they got more views. I just think you'll go out there and do your own thing, and eventually people will find your video. And if you got interesting content, they'll like it. If they don't, somebody will. But anyway, my name is James Thomas, and I just want to present this video, my testimony why I like YouTube, and I watch this more and a good content more than I do cable and anything else. And it has educated me, even on the spiritual side of YouTube. Understanding spiritually the different ministers and different individuals that have a good word over there, and how it manifests to light. And that's just amazing. That's what I like to keep that balance. When you get to a certain point in your life, you need that spiritual side to yourself, and it comes with wisdom, it comes with growth and everything, and then it branches over to other things. To see what's around you in the world, and not to be panicked, and not to be, you know, displaced in your spirit as far as panicking what's going on with the world and everything. That's what I like about watching different individuals. And some people got a good word, and some people are very good at what they do. And I just a matter of time I'm gonna try to be good at what I do. Maybe I could learn to make good content myself. But yeah, I just want to send a shout out to all of the ones that I mentioned, and the ones that can bring that truth and keep on doing what you do, and don't let the haters stop you from doing what you do. You you keep on, because this is a real eye opener. It's really making it affect the people around the country and around the world, open up people's eyes. And I mean, it's things that I've learned that I could go back and I could share with my family and people that surround me, who choose, if the conversation come up. It's a good conversation piece too, and it's intellectual conversation piece with some things. I say 50 to 60 of it is interesting, and the rest of 30% on YouTube is kind of garbage. But other than that, I mean, it makes a good conversation piece with friends and family, and with insight around you. But keep it good up the good work, and hopefully see you on the next video. Take care now.